picture this. You're standing in a massive sports bar, right? And you're just surrounded by dozens of perfectly synced glowing TVs.
Oh, yeah, everywhere you look.
Right. Have you ever actually wondered how they control all of it without, completely blowing the local power grid?
Well, I mean, we all just expect the game to be flawlessly clear, but the reality behind the drywall is it's a massive feat of hidden engineering. Today, we're decoding a catalog from HDTVSupply.
Yeah, and they've been a global vendor for like 25 years.
Exactly. We're looking at the extreme infrastructure of AV distribution, starting with raw power and scaling all the way up to systems running 160 screens at once.
And managing that power is really where it all starts. So we're looking at their SurgeX Smart PDU bundle.
Right, the SX-SA15VS8 and the Vertical Series PDU.
Yep, that one. To understand why a smart power distribution unit is so critical, you have to think of standard wall power like a choppy, turbulent river.
That's a good way to look at it.
Because this SurgeX unit isn't just a dam blocking floods, which I guess would be your standard power surge. It's more like an active water filtration system. It's smoothing out the electrical sine wave so the delicate microchips downstream don't just glitch out.
Because before you can push, pristine 8K video to a dozen different rooms, that baseline power has to be absolutely flawless.
Totally.
I mean, a microscopic voltage spike or drop could corrupt the data packets being sent to the screens and just crash the entire network.
Wow. Which I guess brings us to the actual signal traffic jam.
Yeah.
Because once that electricity is clean, you still have to get a video signal to potentially hundreds of screens without the image stuttering.
Yeah, and that's where the Wolfpack modular matrix switchers come in. The catalog highlights how these scale from a really small 4-input, 2-output setup all the way to a massive 160 by 160 TV matrix.
A 160 by 160 matrix. That is just technically staggering.
It really is. You're managing massive bandwidth. We're talking gigabits of data per second per screen. And that requires incredibly precise internal clocking to prevent signal degradation. That's actually why HDTVSupply lists federal purchasing options for this gear.
Wait, really? Like government contracts?
Oh, yeah. GSA schedules, TAA compliance, even the NASA SUP program. I mean, This is literal command center technology.
Okay, but if this is NASA-grade hardware, I have to push back on one detail here.
Sure, what is it?
The catalog advertises free iOS, Android, and Windows 11 apps to control the system. Honestly, my phone crashes just trying to load a text message. Is a standard smartphone app really robust enough to manage a 160 TV matrix during the Super Bowl?
Well, no. The app is purely for, walking around the venue to check things. No professional relies on a Wi-Fi for critical infrastructure.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
Yeah, the catalog includes redundant hardwired control options as the real fail-safes. They use dual RS-232, which is this heavy-duty, old-school serial communication standard.
Right, the stuff that's practically immune to network dropouts.
Exactly. They also use hardwired TCP/IP and WebGUIs, so if the tablet dies, the physical command center just stays locked in.
Got it. So the signal is safely routed, but now we actually have to format it for the displays. The catalog dedicates a huge section to video wall systems.
Oh, the processors.
Yeah, they feature processors that take that signal and slice it up. So from a simple 1:2 split up to a crazy 10:1 panoramic configuration.
And they manage PIP, picture-in-picture, and POP, which is picture-out-of-picture.
Right, placing multiple video feeds side by side on a single display.
And the underlying hardware for all of this is moving toward absolute future-proofing. They have a dedicated line of 8K HDMI matrix switchers and splitters.
So they're building the bandwidth capacity for the next generation of broadcasting before it's even the standard.
Exactly.
The catalog actually lists a promo code at checkout. It's literally 15% off.
Just right there on the site.
Yeah. It's wild to think they're selling this to NASA and government agencies, but anyone can just grab a discount code. I'm highly tempted to use it to build a 10:1 8K video wall in my living room just to watch the local morning news.
The ultimate morning news command center.
Why not, right?
I mean, it really highlights the full journey we've tracked here, from smoothing out the raw electrical river with SurgeX conditioning to managing massive data traffic with Wolfpack matrix routing, all the way down to slicing up those 8K pixels for the final display.
Yeah, pushing video to a screen is just a staggering invisible infrastructure. It completely changes how you see a room.
It really does.
So next time you're out somewhere and you see 50 different games perfectly synced across a sea of glowing screens, look around. Somewhere nearby is a hidden, humming AV rack making it all happen. And you have to wonder, who in that building is holding the tablet with the power to change all 160 channels at once?